Hello everyone, it's me, Levin B, y'all. Hey, I'm super excited. You guys give me so much love and I just want to tell you guys I love you back. Anyway, without wasting much of your time, I'm going to get straight into today's video. And today's video is about an eyebrow tutorial. And this is good for beginners. Like, I have so many people who are like, hey B, your full face makeup tutorial was great, but I don't know where to begin from. I cannot even do my eyebrows. So I said, you know what? I got you. And today I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be using. Very simple. And most countries in the world, Uganda especially, you can get Wet n Wild at even Nico, I think, at Garden City or downtown. You can get, you know, an eyebrow kit. So today's video is gonna be about the eyebrow tutorial. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. And you have a comment, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Oh, and if you're subscribed, don't forget to hit the notification bell. Ta-da! That one, the one that's next, you know, up there. So don't forget. Now, without wasting much of your time, I'll get straight into the video.
In this very moment, I'm king. In this very moment, I slay Goliath with the sling. This very moment, I bring. Put it on.
If you're a beginner, you can use an eyebrow pencil, but for me the eyebrow pencil is just too much. It's black. There are brown pencils, but for some reason they just don't work as well, and you have to do a lot of blending. So if you absolutely must, you can use a pencil, but I wouldn't recommend it. If you can get the gel. I have the black track pro long wear fluid line gel here from MAC, but I'm not gonna be using this because I don't like using black and the brown one is out. So my best option for today is gonna be the Wet n Wild brow kit. And this you can get, Wet n Wild you can get from any place in the world. That's the beauty of it. So this is what I'm gonna be using today, and I have two brushes. This brush is for combing. If you can see, you need to be able to comb your eyebrows, and also it helps to distribute the product, and it's double-edged, and this side will be for defining the eyebrows. So this is how the Sephora this is how the Sephora 12-inch brush looks like. So I definitely need this one. If you already have this, make sure that you clean it up and it's as good as new and doesn't leave any color already, like, you know, if you're gonna apply it. And for applying this, because this one won't apply, so if you're using the brow kit, it comes with a pencil. I'm just gonna show you. It does come with a pencil and tweezers. You also need concealer, and for concealer I would definitely recommend you get the Pro concealer in a lighter shade but not too light, and I'm using, I think, 934, but the number moved off. But you definitely need a concealer to be able to define your brows. So again, these are the four things I'm gonna use. Those are the products that you can use. Very easy to get, and like I said, if you don't have this and you have a pencil, the eyebrow pencil can work, but I'm not gonna use that today. So I'm gonna go straight into the video. Okay, so to begin with, you need to make sure that your eyebrows are actually trimmed or shaped. And even if you have really thin eyebrows like mine, you still have to brush them out just to give them a very natural look. And if they are thick, you still need to brush them out. So you're gonna get the smaller brush that is for applying, and you have two colors. You have the lighter brown, no, and you're gonna go for the darker brown color, and you're gonna get a small amount and dust it off and then apply. Now to apply, don't begin from the outer edges. You need to begin from the center of the eyebrow. So you begin with the center and first define the shape. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna go slightly below your hairline, such that when you do apply the concealer, you still maintain your hairline shape. Otherwise, you're gonna have a hard time trying to even out your concealer and do the blending, or it's just gonna be messy. So just go a little bit down, and then for up, do the same thing. Try to define the shape, and for the outer corner, that's where you want to concentrate. Some people like the corner very thick, some people like it very thin. I prefer to leave it looking as natural as possible, so I don't dwell too much on the corner. I just give it a shape and then I move on. So I'm going to do the same for the other eye. Begin from the middle or the center of the eyebrow, and then try to do the shape, outline the shape, and then I'm going to fill out the eyebrow as well. So try and make sure that what you do this side is what you do the other side, such that when you're done, you have something that is uniform. And then when it comes to concealing, you really don't have a long, like it's not difficult. And you're gonna see how this is done. In very, very few minutes, maybe 5 minutes, you're gonna be done. So it's as simple as that. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna get a product that is already in the brush. You're not adding anything, and you're gonna use this to define the inner edges of the eyebrow. And the reason why we're doing this is so we can keep a very natural looking eyebrow. And you're gonna do the same for the other eyebrow, and just use really light strokes just to elongate the line, but without adding product. And if you feel like your brush is running out of product, what you're gonna do, you can still add some product, some powder, but do not put the product in the inner side of the eyebrow. Just put it in the center, and then if you feel like it's like there's not much left in the brush, then use that to define the edges. Remember, this is for beginners, and we're trying to make sure that you don't even have to do a lot of blending. You don't have to do, and if you do this right, trust me, you can still skip the concealer. So from what it looks like, it's okay. So I'm gonna get the brush, the Sephora brush, and I'm gonna comb out the eyebrows to make sure that the powder is evenly distributed. And if there's any extra powder, it's just gonna go off. And if there are like hairs that are standing or slipping, they're gonna stay in one, one slipped. And then I'm gonna get my concealer, put it at the back of my hand. Sorry, it's running out, and I'm gonna use a very, very little amount. And remember, this is beginner friendly, so I'm gonna get some of that, and then I'm gonna get the blending side of the Sephora brush, and I'm gonna put a little bit into the brush just to define the line and the edges of my eyebrow, just to give it that clean, clear-cut shape. At this point, you can move with the eyebrows like that, but remember, we're not going for mediocre looks. We are still going for something that is perfect, even if you're a beginner. So you're gonna get your brush, and you're gonna be very careful not to mess up your line, and you're gonna make a very, very thin line. And then, because you're using very little product and your your eyebrow was done perfectly, you don't even need to do any blending like you saw that I just did. And then you're gonna add some little and just try to define and make a very clear cut line at the top of the eyebrow. Very, very simple. Trust me, if you do this the right way, you don't have to do any blending. You won't get that halo effect that people have around their eyebrows. And so you're just gonna do the same for the other eye, and pretty much you're almost done, you know. Okay guys, we've come to the end of today's video, and that's how my eyebrows look like. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have a comment, leave me a comment in the comment section down below. And if this is your first time, please subscribe, and I hope to see you again. Bye. Mwah.